Brave destiny, thou art returned to us. Well, looks like we're back at it again, huh? This is part 2 of Dragon Quest II. And if you're wondering, yeah, this part is actually post-commentated. Why? Because when I was checking through part 2 to see if everything, turns out almost the entirety of part 2, the commentary, was gone except for the end, and I'm like, are you kidding me? And that's the result. So this is me just saying whatever comes to mind. So yes, this is the only time I'm post-commentary, because from here on out, I'm making sure that everything, and I mean everything, is checked. Jeez. It's frustrating enough as it is. Yeah, we're still on the grind, of course, because this is just continuing after part 1. I'm not kidding. I also gotta make sure I have to, like, time the click and everything, so that way it would sync well enough. But yeah, like I said already in the previous part, Dragon Quest is a grind, or rather, Dragon Quest II. Dragon Quest II is a bigger pain in the butt compared to the original. I swear I should have not closed it, because if I did, I would have just figured out what went wrong and then maybe redo it. But no, I'm the kind of guy that wants to get things done and move on, and that's that. And now I'm wasting another hour just trying to fix up everything. I swear, I'm not having an unfortunate time. And it didn't help that much of the entire video got completely wiped. I kid you not. I make sure my microphone is always checked and everything, and I'm like, what happened? But either way, we're still continuing this. Yeah, we're still on the grind. Still gotta wait a bit so that way I can be able to be strong enough. Yes, you're gonna have to expect to do this and do this a lot. It's frustrating, I know. There you go. That did it. And we get another medicinal herb. Yeah, it's never too early to stock up on these things, because you never know. Yeah, I got like 5 on one, 3 on the other. Having a lot, it helps. And the enemy just doesn't seem to know when to give up. That's the problem with these enemies. I feel personally the encounter rate is just ridiculously high. It just is. Yeah, it's going to take a long while, especially for me. Still, I can't believe this happened, you know? Now I got to recheck everything to see if everything's going well, because this truthfully never happened to me before. Every time I've had since then, I always make sure that everything is checked properly. But if something does happen, I have to redo everything. And it's also why I can't save until before the very end. I checked part 1. Part 1's doing just fine. Part 2, not so much. And yeah, I was grinding up so that way I can get another armor for Sigurd. Yeah, the names for Dragon Quest II are all randomized. So you don't know. You never know. Well, what do you know? We got to level up. That's nice. Let's see who it is. Yep, it's our fair main hero, Destiny, level 8. Stats went well. I think something happened while the recording was in progress. I don't know what it was, but like I said, this never happened before. And I hate that this happened. And that happened, and it caused much of the rest of the part to be either completely wiped out or erased. I don't know. But I swear, my mic hasn't given me that much issues. It would always work fine, and the next thing I know, it just doesn't. So we're still fighting off these enemies. These enemies are no big deal. The problem is that you have to fight all these enemies. You have to fight them all if you're going to have any chance. Oh, nice, another medicinal herb. That'll come in very handy. Great, the Iron Ant gets a first strike, huh? Here's my response. Still got a ways to go. Already at 324. Yeah, the more enemies to fight, the more money and experience you get. And it's outright required. Very good. Nice. Still 334. He's still at level 5. He's an Armamentalist, though. But he still has a way to go so he can get more items necessary. Otherwise, he's not going to last. There's no way I'm going to put him out there and then he risks his neck and then boom, he's history. I'm not going to do that. It's not in my style or in my sway. And yes, I actually was taking the time to look it up. I'm not going to lie to you. It's one of these games where you're going to have to use a guide, because if you don't even know what the heck you're supposed to do. Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you there. It's the only way I could just be able to go through it without any issue. And I'm making sure that everything this time works well. Otherwise, I'm wasting time, and that's something I don't like to waste on. Because if I didn't have this issue, I would be pretty much having, like, everything rendering up by now. This is just more time wasted on this. And I hate that personally. I should have honestly checked beforehand, because if I did, then I would have not had this issue. But yeah, turns out you can't get that warp item and warp spell until level 10. And we got more enemies to contend with. Fine, same old procedure. And we get more medicine herbs. You never have enough, trust me. It's as if Dragon Quest II has already given me bad luck. And this is probably it. This is probably the bad luck I just got. Another enemy bites the dust. We still don't have enough. You need at least 390 just to get that chain armor. Okay, that was a bit wrong. That was a bit right. Sorry. Drops yet another medicinal herb. Nice. I got like a lot. But yeah, I may as well just spend it so I can make room. I don't even know if you get the bag in this game. If you did, then I would have been having them all in storage. Later Dragon Quest entries pretty much put everything in the bag. Still can't believe this happened. This truthfully never has happened to me before. Oh, nice. Someone leveled up again. It's Sigurd, no doubt, which means I think he has what it takes to proceed. He get the Swell spell, and that pretty much cures all poison. That's going to be helpful instead of having all these antidotal herbs. But here's the thing. You never know, and you may as well carry it with you just in case. And more Drakis. Okay, come on, Sigurd. That's a bit much. Anything? Oh, nice. Just a bit more. Well, the Iron Ant decides to get in my way. They pay the price. There you go. Alright, so now that we have the money that we need, we can finally get it. Excuse me, but move aside. Thank you. And yeah, my controller was also acting up a bit too. Let's sell also the Oaken Club, because we don't need that anymore now that we have the Copper Sword. Okay, good. Now we can get our hands on the chainmail. Now Sigurd can actually hold his own in battle. And we don't need the leather armor anymore. With that, we're pretty much all set for the job ahead. Very good. Hey, hast thou perchance heard tale of the razing of the castle of Moonbrooke by the forces of the foul Hal Argon? Yes. Why? Nay. Then mayhap 'twas but an idle rumor after all. I pray that it is so. Well, let's hope that well, unfortunately for you, that rumor turned out to be real. So yeah, let's head for the inn so that way we can rejuvenate. That theme does not get old at all. Very nice. All right, let's move. Yep, looking at our map, looks like our next stop's going to take us up north, which means we have to head north through, I believe, Canberra Castle. And more Iron Ants. These guys don't give up, unfortunately. Well, they got taken down without much issue. Not helping much. Yep, Drakis. Well, they went down. Nice, we get more experience out of it, so that's at least a plus, at least for me. I really don't know how it happened, but now that we've arrived in the castle, we can just take the opportunity to save our progress. We meet up with the king as well, so that way it'll be much easier for us. Sigurd, thou art returned. Welcome home, beloved son. Earn another 467 points to level up, as saved for Sigurd 275. Alright, now with that done, saved, we can move on. But in truth, I should have not saved had I known that this was going to happen. Had I did, I would have already just restarted already. Because honestly, though, I don't want any more trouble to happen. I didn't really think it would. And it's a shame, too, because I really am wanting to have a fun game with Dragon Quest. Well, let's head west in the meantime, which means we gotta deal with more Drakis. Come on, these Drakis are like no issue. Yeah, if you've grinded up enough, then there you go. Well, at least we are down below. Have you journeyed unto the shrine which leave to the south of Midenhall? My younger brother waits your coming there. Pray seek him out. Well, we may as well. To the south here lies the castle of Moonbrooke. Go forth, and may the goddess smile upon you. We have to actually head to meet him first. And trust me, this is going to save me time and trouble. Oh, who am I kidding? Of course it's going to save me some time. Which means I got to grind. Again. That's what I hate about it most of the time. At least this time, everything's all working. But when I was, making a video, I had no idea. I should have just, done, a double check to be sure. Which I may as well do that from here on in. So far, so good. We're actually making some good time. Oh, good. Slimes, aka the mascots. Well, that's the end of that situation. Yeah, they give you very little experience, but they're just pretty much a good enemy to fight against when you start out. Seriously, I didn't think that Dragon Quest II would give me such misfortune that it's just not funny. And now I gotta fix up my own problem, which means I gotta redo the commentary for this. Yes, I apologize if I sound like a broken record, but you kind of get the point. Which means that you're gonna have to head south, as it shows on the map. That's where you are now, which means you have to head to the very tip. It's already frustrating enough. Yeah, that's why I put on a pair of headphones, so that way you don't hear the audio and everything. So far, everything's going pretty decently. Yeah, you'll also notice why my voice is a bit louder compared to it. That's why. Yeah, and that same time, I had to, clear trackers, and I don't know, I think it might have caused something. Well, there is the shrine. You gotta talk to this guy. Well met, Prince. Long have I waited your coming. Hearken unto me, for I have something to tell you. In this world of ours, you will find both gold and silver locks, and gold and silver keys to fit them. Seek first the silver key. 'Tis secreted deep within a cave west of Cannock, girt all about with a great lake. Well, that's as easy as I can tell you, so let's just head there right now. Well, so far, I'm actually doing pretty nice. And yet I gotta deal with more Iron Ants. These guys are getting ridiculous. And all this began when I was doing my work. It didn't happen when I was part 1. I should have just double-checked. But at least more of the enemies are just gonna get in my way. Seriously, I can never understand the development of this game. I was looking through it while I'm doing this, and it turns out that, yeah, this game came out a mere 8 months after the release of the first. The original Dragon Quest came out on May 26, 1986, but the sequel came out in January, despite the fact the first game sold 1.5 million copies. And you have to wonder what sort of inhumane BS that they did in order to pull this off. I mean, yes, I know getting the game out by a certain time is enough, but hold up a moment. Yep. Yeah, even though this is post-commentary, I'm just gonna, pretty much go with the flow. Yeah, so if you notice me being silent, then there you go. I mean, I don't want to have to redo this again because I already saved, and that meant it's gonna make me waste even more time. I should have just did an additional save just to be safe, but for whatever reason I didn't. And look what happens. And it happens again. Or not. Seriously, it frustrates me enough how much of a pain it is just to get this in. And I just want to get it rendered so I can then move on to Final Fantasy II. Yes, for those that don't know, I'm doing on a recording schedule. Yesterday, I did Tears of the Kingdom because if I didn't, I'd be behind and that's going to make me lose a lot of time in progress. So I had to move that to Friday. Not to mention, where do I put this in the right words? Yeah. Not to mention that the fact that I'm at the end of the game in Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. So looking at the map, that means we have to head up west, which means we have to go west of the castle. Yes, I actually had to check the map twice to be sure. Yeah, it's easy enough to spot. And it means that you have to go past, the north through the forest and everything. This is something I didn't want, and I vow I am never letting this happen ever again. I'm not kidding. I vow it's not going to happen ever again. And if it does happen, I'm going to be pissed. I am a bit worried that something may happen. And if it does, it's going to be a problem down the line. But, to prove my point, I decided to just buy items. Because I wasn't going to risk it. Because there were going to be enemies that would poison me, and if that happens, and if you don't have antidotal herbs, you're pretty much screwed. But once your Prince Sigurd, who's at level 6, has the ability to cure poison, then that's not necessary. But there's also the Tombala tickets, and I'm selling those, so I wouldn't need it. Besides, any tickets you get, you can just sell them. You're not going to need them, mind you, unless you really want to get lucky. So yeah, I'm going to pretty much back up everything just to be safe. I made sure I saved my progress, again, which is baffling why I did that. But the reason for that is because I thought that maybe, just maybe, it would be easier. Turns out it wasn't. But regardless, it just means I just have to keep on going. Now we can finally proceed. Yeah, the same as always, you just gotta head up north and make the right. Don't worry about the shrine until much later. Besides, there's a reason for that. And now we gotta deal with a heal slide. And I gotta make sure... Anyway... Oh, great, here come the Cobra Kings. Or I call them the Cobras. Yeah, it's a Metal Gear Solid 3 joke. Those army ants are no joke. They do give you more experience, but you get less money for it. And you need money in order for you to buy stuff. Oh good, now we're actually getting there. Now we gotta deal with bubble slimes. Now we can finally reach inside the cave, and that way we can be able to find the silver key. The dungeon isn't long, it's just annoying. And I only say that because it is. I'm still using my Windows 10 gaming laptop, but we don't know for how long though. We got a seat of agility. And I ended up taking it, which raised the agility by 2. If anything, I may just have to buy a new USB mic so I can replace it. New USB microphone, actually. Because I'm actually using a Rock Band mic. Just saying. Passing that wasn't an issue. At least another Tambala ticket. We could either waste it or sell it. Oh yeah, we also gotta waste items because your item inventory is limited. Just saying. Oh goody, fat rats. Well, that dealt with him. And another level up. Let's see, who is it this time? It's Sigurd. He's now at level 7. He needs to be at least level 10 so we can get the warp spell. And once the, or rather the zoom spell as it calls. Oh, somnolence, I hate these things. And for good reason, you'll know what I mean soon enough. Yep, heal slimes. Yeah, these guys can take a lot more punishment than regular slimes. Not to mention these guys can heal, which makes it even worse. Here come the cobras and a fat rat. Okay, that was a bit much. Yeah, at least they're not poisoning me. Otherwise, then things would have been a little bit harder. Very good, we're doing progress. Come on. Very good. Nice, we get an antidotal herb. Getting those will certainly help us. Yeah, and I gotta waste it so that waste medicinal herbs so that way I can be able to make room. Otherwise, it'll be problematic. Yeah, I have healing, but I don't want to risk that. And we still haven't gotten our third member yet. Now what? Oh goody, the Magus. Magus are the bigger concern you have to deal with. Taking them down first can actually help, because what if they throw spells at you? And that's when trouble ensues. Very nice. Nice, Seed of Life. Yeah, we may as well take full advantage of that. We give it to Sigurd, gets an HP increase. Yeah, more HP means you can be able to survive more. Otherwise, you're going to be in trouble. And look at that, more fat rats. More fat rats meaning trouble is about to ensue. Yeah, the fat rats have bit the dust. Hopefully I can at least fix it. Yeah, I know it's like, the commentary is like 2 seconds ahead, but hopefully with that I can fix everything. So there's that. Oh goody, more Cobra Kings. Guess we'll take those guys down first. Whoever you take down first, make sure. Otherwise, you'll be in for a fight. I am still frustrated over this. Ah, level up. Let's see who do we have to deal with this time. Nice, Destiny's at level 9. Which is me, of course. I can never understand why this game was a mobile version. We're going to be getting the HD 2D version of Dragon Quest III. It would be nice if it would be the same for the entire trilogy. Very nice. Taking them down without much effort. And even more, now they brought some masochists again. Well, they weren't doing magic attacks, so we're good. I truthfully don't know how it happened, but... Oh, nice! Looks like we found something. First things first, we gotta make room. Oh, never mind, we already have room. We got the silver key. With the silver key, we can also open some locks that are basically easy enough. And it looks like we got more maguses. More experience and money is always good. Too bad I have to do this in order to grind up. Nice. We took care of the mages, now we gotta deal with the cobras. Very good. Yeah, I can't believe I jinxed it. Well, at least we're not gonna deal with much more threats, because now that our team's better, but it still won't excuse the fact how difficult this is. Still, it frustrates me enough that I have to do this. I have to do this post-commentary because apparently much of the commentary that I had for it was blank. I should have just rendered it all a second time to see. But no, I didn't. I don't know what's going on. I'm having some bad luck this week. Or if you're watching this and that bad luck came and went. I don't know. We're almost at the exit, so hopefully with this we can be able to move on. Nice. Now with the silver key we can be able to do stuff. But our next journey is going to take us down south. Normally we would, but yeah, let's also not forget this game is brutally hard. And hard for a reason. I don't say it like it is. Oh wait, that's not the right one. I don't say it because it's out of for dramatic sake. I say it because I have to. Everyone knows that Dragon Quest II, Luminaries of the Legendary Line, is one of the hardest ever. Yeah, you gotta move around in order for us to reach the shrine. Also, we have to deal with some bubble slimes. They're not that much of a threat. Yeah, but we at least got a preemptive strike, so that counts. Yeah, the bubble slime are being real bad in terms of accuracy. Nice, only 29 minutes now. We're actually making some good progress. Yep, the island down below is our next stop. So for now, let us rest up in the town in Cannock. Yeah, because I figured why not. But I had second thoughts. Because I wasn't going to risk it. At least those guys are no big deal. By this point, we're pretty much going to be strong enough. And I've seen videos of Dragon Quest II where you had to grind. which is kind of dumb in comparison. Just dumb. But anyway, let us keep moving. And yeah, we finally put that silver key to use. Welcome, challengers of chance, to the home of the tombola. So, friend, wilt thou set the wheels of fate in motion this day? And wouldst thou fain hear the great game explained prior to spinning the reels of destiny? When the reels of the engine of fate do commence to turn, simply press the A button to call each of them to a halt. Should 3 reels marked sun thus come into alignment, the ultimate prize of a loyalty card shall be thine. If the symbol of the star should come to rest 3 abreast, meanwhile, the second prize of a prayer ring shall be thy reward. For other symbols, other prizes await. It shall be thy pleasure to discover them all. Without further ado, let the game begin. And yeah, this is basically a slot machine sort of game. Most games like these just don't have these slot machines since, well, let's just say laws haven't changed it. Alas, no year, and yet so very far. Allow me to present you with another ticket by way of commiseration. And expect to do this a lot because you're going to be getting a lot of these things. Yeah, I just keep trying until I get lucky. But why would I want to waste my time with it? It's unnecessary. You either got to be very lucky or very foolish. And yes, he gives us yet another ticket. Let's check. Very good. Oh, that's nice. So close. Let's draw it one more time. Yes, I pressed it by accident because I thought it would be helpful, but no, I don't have the mental fortitude for this. Very good. Well, what do you know? I got 3 hearts in a row. Ain't that a delight? Yes, we get a medicinal herb for 5th place. I'm satisfied with it. Plus, some more medicinal herbs help. We'll hold on to the Chimera Wing. It'll come in handy. Oh yeah, let's just waste one so that way we can get at least a new item or so. Oh yeah, it has to be him. Sigurd has to be the one that has to waste it, not me. Alright, good. Now let's buy what we need. Yep, we need to give him a chain sickle so that way he can hold his own in battle. If we're going to have a chance, this is the only way how. I was going to get the Divine Dagger, but I'm like, no. He needs a better weapon. And that weapon's good enough. Yeah, don't mind me. It's just frustrating that I have to redo the commentary because the original, much of the file was all blank until the very end, and I'm like, how did this bloody happen? Which is why from now on, after recording, you close, and then you open again. You gotta do this until it's done. And it's here where you can store items. This is the first game that does so. Since you now have the ability to cure poison, you don't need that. Yep, it's not just you. You can also deposit money if you want. That's actually pretty nifty. Nifty in case you die and you lose half your money, but with your money stored up, you're pretty much in the clear. You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about losing profits or anything like that. You could just continue on as normal. Alright, let's head for the inn and rejuvenate. Yeah, so if I ever BRB, you can just enjoy me playing the game without me talking. I'm sorry, guys, but yeah, this just happened, and I gotta waste time just trying to get this commentary done. It's just absolutely dumb that this had to happen, you know? Now let's head up north and head back to that place where we were before. Yeah, we do get a lot done today. Just saying. Really? How did I miss? Yeah, ever since I had this laptop taken in for repairs like 3 times, yes, I also had the battery. They also replaced the battery, so that's kind of nice they did that. Okay then, now we can continue. Now let's head in here. But it seems that they will not let me pass. Come on! Very good. Nice, they let us pass. And we don't have the right key for this, so let's move. Yeah, now you just gotta keep on heading south. And it seems our enemies refuse to give up. Why do they do this? I don't get it. That takes care of the fat rats. Nice, now we gotta deal with spirits. They're no issue. At least they're dealt with. Let's continue. Nice, we finally made it south, and the next town is down south below. But it's here where you're gonna realize that, well, you're gonna have to spend money and you have to grind up. No, those guys are no issue. It's what happens much later that is. Very good. Yep, you got some new enemies. The Dracomage and the Centipedes. And the Fizzle spell is going to be needed here because many of these enemies will start firing magic and you're going to be in trouble. Not to mention the Centipedes take a lot of punishment. Yeah, they take punishment and dish it right back out. Okay, so who leveled up this time? Nice, Sigurd reached level 8. And he learns the Fizzle spell. That's going to be very helpful. Fizzle's basically a battle spell, which basically prevents any enemy from using magic. It works both ways if it uses on you, so keep that in mind. Dracomages, allow me to demonstrate. Yup. There you go. See what I mean? Yeah, that means they can't use magic, which means this could actually make sometimes grinding a little bit easier. Okay, that's a bit much. Sheesh. Just gotta keep on heading down. There's the town in question, but I gotta grind a little bit just so I can get more money. Yeah, but the next area after that means we gotta head southwest. This place is a lot bigger compared to the original. And I mean a lot bigger. Oh no, they brought some bad boons and a magus. Yeah, the bad boons you gotta watch out for, and I should have healed Sigurd when I did. Because look at how close he was to dying. Hey Sigurd, heal yourself and fast, otherwise you're boned. Just saying. Nice, that's one down. Just gotta take care of the other. Yep, that was another reason why we don't want the Magus to basically deal magic damage to you. So you gotta take him down, do it fast. Okay, Sigurd, that's a bit much. But at least the money you get is worth it. That's like over 1,000, so let's head in the shop. Yeah, this is the next town. But unfortunately, it's here where we have to, like, grind up just to get more. I'm not kidding. Yeah, because the steel broadsword is a useful item, as well as the full plate armor and the steel shield. So for now, we can't even get much. Though we could get the lance for Sigurd. I end up getting it for him eventually because I realize that it's not going to be enough. Don't worry, we'll take care of that much more shortly. Let's also just heal up in the end because I don't want to risk it. You know that theme never gets old. It stays around. Dragon Quest II is the first game that has that theme, and it would remain for the rest of the series. I'm not kidding. Oh yeah, that's not here where you can get to save your game. This is the guy. Yeah, you're not just limited to castles. You gotta find those old geezers that basically will save your progress. And yes, yeah, I don't know. It just frustrates me that I'm left with no other choice but to redo this. We are healed up, so we have to take the opportunity to grind. You gotta reach at least level 10. Looks like some army ants have decided to show up. Remember what I said. Army ants do give you more experience. However, they basically was like, you know what? No, you're not gonna get much money. You want to get more money, you gotta fight different enemies. And those are the enemies I had in mind. Well, that takes care of them. Very good. Still, this just happened out of the blue, and I'm like frustrated as all hell. I'm frustrated, you know? And I gotta make sure I get more money so that way I can get better weapons and gear. If I'm gonna survive the rest of the game, this is the only way out. Fat rats are no issue. And Magi. Let me demonstrate, shall we? See that? Yeah, the Fizzle spell is going to help you against magic-based foes. It can also make your journey a little bit more tolerable. Why was I even get a Cypress stick anyway? I could just sell that off to make a bit of profit. Yeah, no reinforcements for you. Yeah, and I was like, you know what? Screw it. We'll just take the chance now. Yep, we don't even have enough. Oh, wait. We got to buy the Iron Lance for a Sigurd. Yeah, the Iron Lance is definitely going to be needed. Well, we could just sell off what we don't need. First is the Chain Sickle, and second is the Cypress Stick. Seriously, you're not going to need that. Oh, wait. I don't sell that till later. But anyway, let's keep moving. Yeah, that's what I expected to do. But then I decided, jeez. Oh no, we gotta deal with a Corpse Corporal. Yeah, those guys take more punishment than I thought. Very good. Here come the Magus. You know the drill. There you go. That deals with the Magis. Oh, let's see who leveled up this time. Yep, that's Destiny. Level 10. Good. He might hold his own, but it's going to be a while before I do that. More Draken Mages. Why did I miss? Why did Sigurd have to take him down? And that's the other reason why. Kasap. Basically, it reduces your party's defenses. And when that happens, you're at a disadvantage. And you don't ever want to be at a disadvantage in a game like this. I say that like it is. And I don't say it because it is all opinionated and everything. No. I say this because this game will not screw around. And yes, you're going to have to expect your party members to heal up. I mentioned this, I don't know if I mentioned this, but your 3 party members that you have in this game, the lead party member, who's the hero, is all physical-based attacks. While your second ally you got, the Prince, is a mix of both physical and magical attacks. So he can hold his own, but not so much. Has to rely on magic. And your third party member that you get basically centers entirely on magic. Yeah, that's going to be a hassle. Which means you not only gotta micromanage your party, you gotta grind so that way you can get the gear you need. And that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm grinding. And unfortunately, it's not helping matters at all. Especially since, well, it's too much even for me. Yeah, that's why you're noticing right now I'm basically trying to redo my commentary, and hopefully it works this time. Because if not, I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be mad and I'll be forced to redo both parts. Because I don't want to do that. I don't want to waste time just because of a simple mistake. But that's the price I have to pay as a content creator. I'm not as well known and I don't need to be. Though I wish if I did, I wouldn't have to worry. I wouldn't have to worry. I could just keep on doing this as my job. I would have a better computer so that way I could be able to do stuff. And don't worry, this is the only part that's gonna happen. So, yeah. Well, we gotta deal with another corpse, Corporal. And these guys. These guys can take a lot of punishment. Well, that did it. And here come the Drac Mages again. Yeah, it's a lot of work. And unfortunately, my ally's gonna bite the dust. Hold up a moment, I'll be right back. Enjoy this in the meantime. Sorry about that. Didn't take that long. Like I said, I can't pause it, otherwise I'll have to be forced to redo this whole thing again. And it looks like mages don't know when to give up. So yeah, hope you guys don't mind I do this. Just remember that this is the only time I'm doing this, so that way, in the future, I won't have to contend with this issue ever again. Yes, we have more Drac Mages, because now you can't decide which to do, either Drac Mage or the Magus. Yeah, the Magus seal them up away, because you don't want to deal with their stuff. That would really suck if you did. Seriously, I can't believe this happened. This, actually, like I said, this never happened to me before. I always make sure... Oh, really? Was that a bit much? Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's gonna take me hours to do that. Luckily, now that I got in the third ally, I can just make sure I do that. Besides, by this point, I may just say screw it and just go anyway. Because seriously, it's already messy enough as it is. By now, I should be doing rendering both videos and be done with my day. But no! I mostly spend like 4 to 5 hours a day doing this. But no, I'm forced to just do this already because, sheesh. There's like no end. Now there's a smog. Well, he's taken care of. Plus, the money you get is worth it. Let's only hope it's enough. Well, it is enough to get our hands on... Wait, why did I still have a Cypress Stick again? I could have just sold that! But I got the full plate armor. That's going to help me out, because, yeah, we're finally going to head down south. Let's go. Yep, we do sell some stuff that we don't need. First is the chainmail, thank God. Oh wait, we already did sell the cyber stick. We don't need that garbage. Yeah, because that's what our third member's gonna start with, and we don't need that. And we take the ability to head for the inn. Yeah. Okay, now that we're rejuvenated, rested up, let's move. And you could probably tell I'm gonna end up saving my progress again. This is like, what, the third time? I may as well just do that on the third file. You know something? Why haven't I thought of that? That would have been a much more better thing to do. Oh goody, the Magi show up in a bad boon. Well, that's more like it. Yeah, it's gonna take me forever by this point. And the Cobras. Yep, that's a drain. Nice, we get an antidote alert. That'll work. You know what? Now we can finally ready to do this. We have more than enough, and plus we have a Chimera wing just in case. We may as well take full advantage when possible. Yep, the castle in question is down below in the southwest. Really? More of these Magi freaks. Get sealed. Oh, that's what happens. I'll be back. Enjoy gameplay in the meantime. Nice, Sigurd is now level 9. He's only one level away. Yeah, I'm back. Had to get food. And the Somnolence. Here we go again. Those Somnolence are gonna be trouble, and you're gonna know why soon enough. Come on already. Okay, so we'll level up this time. Me! Nice, level 11. Good. Now let's head inside. Just a bit further so we can reach level 10. Man, what a mess. But it's even filled with enemies abound. Well, the dazzle just didn't work. Sorry. Eat this, and this. Yeah, you're gonna have to do this a lot. Yeah, that's a bit much, though it did help. Very good. Just a bit further. Woe is me. I am he who was lord and master of this one proud castle of Moonbrooke. My dear, dear daughter, the Princess Elaine, had been cursed to roam a land as a common mongrel, a stray dog. That she should suffer such humiliation is... What blasphemy! Here come the centipedes. Nothing inside here, nothing inside here. And that's when I'm trying to figure out where to get to the center of the room. Because even with that, that's not going to make much of a difference. We still have more enemies. Oh, come on, Sigurd. Like I said, this is the only time I'm doing this. After this, I am not doing post-com ever again. Because I don't want to have the time and fortitude to just have to redo everything unless it's absolutely necessary. And I will have to probably do a double render twice and check if everything's going well. But looks like the enemy isn't going to let us go without a fight. Looks like I tried going around there. Guess what? It didn't work. Plus, when you touch the poison, you take damage. You need to get a certain armor in order for you to negate that. That doesn't even happen. Turns out there's another way to do this. And it takes me a while to at least figure that out. Yeah, it just sucks. That means we have to go around right there. Metal slime. Too bad I was unfortunate enough not to deal any damage to it because it just runs off without a care in the world. Oh look, back for seconds. Yep, looks like Sis is gonna deal pain. And it runs away again. Come on. To the east of this castle, in a place whence may be espied 4 bridges, there standeth a suppurating swamp. Beneath its foul surface lieth raw sacred mirror. Would that I had passed on this knowledge, or I breathed my last? Yeah, I don't know. But now I want to pass. Let me through. Okay, now you let me through. Now move aside. Thank you. Here come the trouble. I still can't believe it happened. I'm just frustrated as all hell. And yet, it frustrates me more as a creator. Because you want to grow, and then you realize your channel is going to get pushed further and further down. It's messed up. I want that to be fixed. Why is it that people still like watching it? Come on, these crits are getting ridiculous. But what do you expect when they're a 2-person team that get the job done? They always do. That's what I like about it. Yep, you gotta endure the pain in order for you to move on forward. Sadly, that won't make much of a difference. Not helped much. All right. Oh, princess, my princess, would that I could have guarded thee better. Alas, thou wert by vile magics transformed, and banished unto a far-flung town. Yet if some brave soul could retrieve Ra's mirror, and show thee thy true face in its polished depths, then might the curse upon thee be lifted at last. Wanderer, wilt thou come to the princess's aid? Wilt thou save her? Yeah, we gotta save her. I was gonna honestly save it until the next part, but I'm like, no. We gotta do this now. Because I'm gonna be spending my night grinding. Thankfully, I'll be moving on to Final Fantasy II and not having to worry about that. Yep, that means it's straight ahead. Or rather, straight to the east of the castle itself. And that alone is a challenge. Trying to find it's not the easy part. You just gotta find like a little gold dot for that. And this is where I mentioned that the somnol things are just a nuisance. You wanna know why? Snooze. And expect to deal with this a lot. Yeah, because if they're gonna keep repeating on snooze, you're not gonna get out of it. Unless you're lucky. See what I mean? The snooze is getting ridiculous. Thankfully, Sigurd did not do that. And it's now we teach them a little lesson in pain. Fizz this, scumbags. That's more like it. Now we can take them down and not have to deal with their garbage anymore. Screw you. Only 5 minutes left. Nice. And it leaves a Tombala ticket. Again. Why do they do this? I'll never know. We just have to keep on heading straight. Also, we need to make sure we have a spare item, or rather room, just in case. Now I'll give him 2. Why not? Centipedes. There is no end to these enemies. No end. Yep, we got it. We're making progress. 3 smogs and a corpse corporal. Oh, the smogs are no issue. Very nice. We're actually making good time. Well, they're dealt with. Can't say the same for Sigurd, who got dazzled. Meaning accuracy mess up. And more money, which is nice. Oh, these guys. I am not dealing with them ever again. Nice. Very good. No, you gotta get closer. Nice. We obtain Ra's mirror. Now that we have it, let's fix up the mess. Yeah, we have the Chimera wing, but unlike the first game, this one lets you pick and choose which world you want to go to, which town you want to go to. It saves you time and a lot of trouble. Now with this, let's put it to good use. We gotta free it. We peer into the depths of the mirror, and a beautiful princess can be seen in the reflection. The mirror shatters into 1,000 tiny fragments, and with that the curse upon the princess is lifted. 'Tis a relief indeed to be returned to mine own dear body. I had feared that I might be cursed to bark and beg forevermore. Well met, savior mine. I am Elaine, Princess of Moonbrooke. As I suspect thou art already aware, the castle, my home, was laid waste by the minions of foul Hargon. Or Malroth in the NES version. Yeah, I said it. 'Twas those brutes who did transform me into a common mongrel and banished me here. But what is such humiliation compared to mine people's suffering? I must not dwell upon't. Pity profit them not. Come, let us join forces, that we may vanquish our common enemy as one. And we got our last party member, Elaine. Just saying because, yeah, these two are your only other allies. Remember what they said? And Elaine's a level 1 mage that centers entirely on magic attacks. And unfortunately, she's not well equipped. I'm not kidding. Yeah, because if you notice on the bottom, you can say when it says cannot equip, they can't equip it. So that means we're in a bit of a pickle. So yeah, I'll be taking the time, but let's make sure we get our hands on a dagger. And why do I even bother deciding to do this game? I have no idea. I don't care. I just want to make sure I get this done. Oh yeah, the item shop's down there. Nice. Let's make sure she gets her hands on a divine dagger. She needs at least something to defend herself. Her attack is pitiful. And plus, she can only equip certain items. So this makes it much worse. I don't know, it sounds like it's something. She can't even equip a shield either. And let's sell the Cypress Stick because we have no need for that sort of thing. It is just that not good. Yeah, it's gonna be a while for me before I grind because I'm gonna have to level them up. But yeah, it doesn't have enough to get the Steel Broadsword. You gotta get that and the shield if you're gonna have any chance of surviving the rest of the game. I'm not kidding. I'm only 300 away, which means I gotta grind. And grinding is something that I dread. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this. Yep, I'm gonna take the opportunity to grind. If you enjoyed this, please be sure to hit the like button, it means a lot. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and click the bell. It helps. I can't stress this enough. I hope I never have to do post-com again. And hopefully I will see you in the next one. Got it? Good. This is MegamanNG signing off. Peace out. This is gonna be a drag in and of itself.